Hey guys, it's Nabil. The second day of EVO Japan 2020 just wrapped a couple hours ago, and what a day. We had tons of things happening today, and fans of new trailers, you'll be happy. There were a couple. Fans of the King of Fighters 15, hold on to your horses. It's not out yet. We don't know if it's gonna happen tomorrow. Some rumors saying it's gonna happen after the Street Fighter 5 Grand Finals, so we'll see, maybe. But let's go back to our business and let's talk about what happened today, Day 2 EVO Japan 2020, in terms of SNK related news. Now, before going into the tournaments and the trailers, let's talk about something that I love, that Crispy Kaiser, it turned out to be his idea, by the way, I confirmed that, did this board yesterday where people showed up. Whoever showed up at the SNK booth would just go and, scribble something, draw something, and it was amazing. I love that. So he did it again for the second day, and the result is as amazing as in the first one. A lot of cool artwork, a lot of funny things. It was just beautiful. Really nice to see the community having fun like that. So definitely big shout out to Crispy Kaiser for this awesome idea. Now, today was the top 8 part of the Samurai Shodown official main event tournament, which is also an official qualifier for the SNK World Championship, and same goes for the King of Fighters 14. But before talking about the tournament, there was a first trailer revealed today, and it's not a Samurai Shodown per se, but it is Samurai Shodown related, and I'm talking of course about the Soul Calibur 6 Haomaru reveal trailer. Now, we've known this for a while, that there's a collab between Namco and SNK for Soul Calibur, and they already announced that Haomaru will be coming. They did that last EVO 2019. And we finally have a trailer, and he looks pretty cool using the graphics engine of Soul Calibur 6. It seems like he still has his moves. He has his Senpuretsu-zan, his Kugetsu-zan. Pretty cool. If you are a Soul Calibur fan, if you are a Soul Calibur player, then that's gonna be a really cool thing if you also happen to be an SNK fan. And for those Soul Calibur players who do not know SNK, then this will be an opportunity for them to know the amazing characters that SNK made and is now available in their favorite game. Now let's talk about tournament. Samurai Shodown top 8. What a crazy tournament. We had some of the best players around the world fighting it out for the title of Grand Champion and also a guaranteed spot at the Tokyo Grand Finals for the SNK WCS. Now, one thing I want to mention is that both the top 8 Samurai Shodown tournament as well as the King of Fighters 14 tournament ran at the same time, which created a bit of difficulty for some players who actually were in both tournaments, and we'll talk about that in details later on. Now, top 8, we had Score, Gamera, Njima, Hisho, Betel, Katsuji, Abao, the enigmatic and fun Teru. All were ready to go 1 versus 1 in this crazy top 8, and they did not disappoint. Now, the first surprise was the first match was Score versus Gamera, and Score lost. Now, Score has been almost undefeated up until now when it comes to Samurai Shodown tournaments, and he was straight up sent to losers thanks to Gamera's very strong Shiki. Mjima and Hisho had a Shizumaru mirror match, which was entertaining to see both top players playing this top tier character. We also had Katsuji, who used One Fu again, but not for long. He switched to Jubei later on. Teru, again, the highlight for me, this guy was the highlight of this tournament. Who showed up? He showed up from nowhere. This really, like as I said, salaryman guy, and really extremely unpredictable, all over the place gameplay, which actually guaranteed him a spot at top 8. Unfortunately, he lost to Abao and was sent home. Then we had also a Charlotte player in the form of Hisho, who went against Betel's Jubei, and then Score, as I said, he went to losers, was able to take down Hisho in the losers semifinals, then goes to face Mjima in the finals. Unfortunately, he was not able to win against Mjima's crazy strong Shizumaru, giving us a grand final of Mjima versus Gamera, Shizumaru versus Shiki, and what a great grand finals. Now, many people, again, as I was talking yesterday about how some people are saying that Shizumaru is broken, how strong he is. So a lot of people expected Shizumaru to win the tournament, but it was not the case. It was actually Gamera and his crazy Shiki that won the tournament, granting Gamera a guaranteed spot at the grand finals in Tokyo for the SNK World Championship Series, and putting him on the map with some of Japan's and the world's greatest Samurai Shodown players. And right after the awards ceremony of the Samurai Shodown Top 8, we were given what we expected we're gonna get, which is a Samurai Shodown Season 2 trailer, and it did not disappoint. So we got our first look at Mina, and we can see that she has her baby demon Champel is still alive somehow. We'll talk about that when we talk about her story later on. And we also had our first look at Sogetsu Kazama, who's now officially a Season 2 character. And then the surprise of the day, which is Iroha. Iroha, the fan favorite character who made her debut in Samurai Shodown 6, who's not canon at this point. She did not have any story relevant to the lore of the game, so we don't know if that's gonna change. And then we also had a semi-reveal saying that there's another fourth character, but they did not reveal who that character is. Now, some hints point that it could be Cham Cham, mainly those footsteps that we saw in the beginning of the trailer. The green is also, you know, some more of a, it's kind of like a hint for Cham Cham. Maybe it's Genan, or maybe it's a guest character. Who knows? Who knows? We'll know when the time comes. Now, let's go and talk about the second tournament that took place today, which is the King of Fighters 14. And this tournament featured some of Japan's top players, including SR, Abao, Score, Bon, as well as international players like Pineapple from China, the Moroccan champion Frionel, and its rising champion Wolfman. Now, because of these two tournaments, the King of Fighters 14 and Top 8 of Samurai Shodown were running at the same time, there was some issues, especially for Score, who was disqualified because he could not show up at the time as he was playing Samurai Shodown, so he was automatically sent to losers, but not to worry about Score. Other players, so Frionel ranked 13, Wolfman ranked number 9th, which is great for someone who's, this is his first big international tournament. And so yeah, Score was disqualified, went to losers, and then came back to play, and he went on a freaking winning spree, winning against everybody. He took down Bon, SR, Abao, and just went straight to the grand finals where he faced Pineapple from China. He was able to reset the brackets. However, Pineapple was the one to win the tournament and qualified for the grand finals again in Tokyo, Japan, which are going to take place in March 28th and 29th. So it was a great tournament, both the Samurai Shodown and the King of Fighters 14. And that was the end of the day. We did not get a King of Fighters 15 teaser, we did not get a Samurai Shodown collection trailer or anything like that. So there's still hope for tomorrow, although there's nothing specifically happening for SNK tomorrow. There's no other tournament because these are the two tournaments that they had. But again, if you remember EVO 2019, the King of Fighters 15 teaser was shown right after the grand finals of Street Fighter 5, which is gonna be again tomorrow. So keep an eye on Neo Geo now. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, guys, anything as soon as it happens. Make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching.